Hi, everyone. Welcome and welcome back. Seer Soul 3 with me, Lise. This is going to be a general message for whoever it resonates for, everyone and anyone that it resonates for, right? Happy motherfucking Friday! Yeah. All right. How you guys doing? Please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, but definitely hit that like button and pop a comment in the comments, right? Like, want to build the channel. All right. Um, I'm being led and drawn to say you're a cut above the rest. I'm channeling right now. You're a cut above the rest. And this next part of your journey that you're moving into is like they're showing me, it's like your ancestors and your angels are having a party up there. It's like a lot of success, a lot of abundance, and you can't take everyone with you. That's the message. Some of you are coming into something that is extremely beneficial and like to your success, and you can't take everyone with you. Some of you are going to be tested too. And you know, this happens. This happens sometimes. I know for me, I was recently tested. I had a friend for 39 years. We've had our ups and downs, and we'd go, long times without speaking, and then we'd always, reconnect and pick up where we left off, and I started to realize through therapy, we were trauma bonding, because every time we'd part ways, I would do better. And then I would invite that person back in my life, and she would bring nothing but chaos. And I'd stick by her because I'm a loyal friend. No. Well, she had won some VIP tickets to a concert and had, called me up and was like, I really want my best friend to go. You're the only person I can have fun with. And all these things really like gassing me up, really, in hindsight. I took time off work for this, prepared for like a week, and left work to go to her house. She had sent me a message early in the morning saying that she had to transfer the tickets, but she couldn't, and but not to worry, all these different things. Come to find out, what really happened was that she ditched me for a man who she doesn't really know, and also stole $140 from her 3, 4, or 5 days ago. But he was the name on the ticket, right, before. And I guess she couldn't switch the tickets into my name in time. And, she's a single mom, and she had a babysitter. She doesn't get to go out often. I get that, right? That's all that needed to be said. Hey, Lise, I can't switch the tickets over. I really want to go to this show. I don't have a babysitter often, and I want to go out. Please don't leave work, and we'll talk when I get back. That's all I would have needed to hear, the truth. I would have understood, and I would have stayed at work, and we would have caught up and talked after. No big deal, right? That's not what happened. And this is just one of like so many things that have happened over this 39-year friendship. And it was the final nail in the coffin. It showed me that, wow, you don't change. You just blew me off. Let me go to your house, leave work, thinking I was going somewhere, right? And right when I realized, when I was ringing her bell, wow, this bitch blew me off for a man, which, all right, whatever. It dawned on me. And so I'm like, oh, and immediately my mind switched to, holy shit, I have time now. And I was able to finalize some things that I needed to finalize for my future, right? For things that I'm doing. And I wouldn't have been able to do that until next week because of, I'm working, right? And it can only be done during the week, this thing. And so I was super stoked. So like everything just changed. I wasn't even upset. It was just like, okay, I get it. This is the lesson. The lesson is I can't take this person with me. And as much as I want to, I can't take her with me to this next part of my journey because she's not trustworthy. She will betray me if it suits her, right? I don't want to be around people that are not of like-minded and like-hearted like me, that are not straight shooters, that are not pure, that are not genuinely kind and authentic, but also have boundaries too and respect boundaries, you know? The lesson was, um, as I'm moving into something else, I can't take this person with me because for whatever reason, we evolved differently and I learned my lessons. And, you know, she hasn't learned all of hers yet or doesn't want to or can't. It's not for me to say because I don't know. I just know that it was a blessing. Do you see what I mean? So something you could have maybe been betrayed, we'll say, right? Or, you know, and it's it, it's something maybe some of you are stuck on a betrayal or maybe something like that, right? But we don't have to take people with us. These are lessons. God, angels, ancestors, universe, guides, whatever and whoever you believe in the Most High, when we are about to embark on a new journey that is full of abundance, and abundance doesn't have to, you know, it means what it means, and it's going to resonate in the way that you need it to resonate for, however that fits for you, right? But when we embark on this, the universe tests us and says, okay, but have you learned? Because I'm about to bless you like you've never been fucking blessed in your life, right? Because of all the work that you've done and what you've put in to yourself and into this world up to this point, right? But you need to be sure that the people that you are keeping around or allowing in are of your level and quality of a human, right? And we're not throwing shade or hate, and because we all grow at different paces, and that's okay. But not everyone is for you. Sometimes we trauma bond with people and we get codependent. No, no, no. We have to break those bonds because what happens is, you know, if I hadn't learned that lesson, I would have invited her into my life on this next part of my journey. And, you know, all the blood, sweat, and tears I've put into my future, I would have shared the success with, right? Because that's just who I am. But I'm not going to do that for someone that is blatantly disrespectful, hurtful, and short-sighted, selfish too, right? Like, not in any of the good ways. It's like God was showing me this is what selfish looks like. You know, it was like that. And so some of you need to cut people out of your life, or it's a warning that somebody's going from your past is going to try to worm their way back in. They may, you know, use a guise under like, let's go out or let's do this, something like that. So just be careful, is all I'm saying. And don't take this energy on. If this doesn't apply, let it fly. Then this part of this story is not for you. Don't take on energy that's not yours. Okay? So that's the lesson, though. The lesson and the blessing in one. And you'll know, too, when you have a sense of peace, when something, you know, that would normally, or maybe in the past, really hurt you and make you like act out, you know, verbally, right? And you're just like at peace, like, okay, well, I'm hammering the nail in the coffin. That's what I'm pretending to do. Sometimes people fall on their own sword, and you can't allow the length of time that you've known someone to be a factor, because unhealed, negative, and toxic is unhealed, negative, and toxic. Chaotic manipulation, all of these things, chaotic energy manipulation, all of these things, we don't want it. If you're not like that, you don't want to invite that in. No matter how long you've known the person, how close you think you are. We can forgive, but we don't forget, because when we forget, things will repeat until we put a stop to it. And you don't want to get caught up in a cycle, you know? Maybe some of you are, you know, you feel bad about breaking a relationship up or something like that, because there's no reason for me to share this story. I worked through it. I processed it. overnight, literally, because, I meditate and I work through my stuff, and I journal and I do art and I process my stuff, right? I feel my feels and I move on. That's where I've gotten to at this point in my life. I'm still learning and growing, so I'm not like, holier than earth now. I'm perfect, but I've just learned not to hang on to things because that hurts me, right? And to look at things logically as they are, not as I want them to be. And then you make the decisions based on what is logical and practical. And what do you want in your life? And you need to reflect and say, okay, do these people, does this person, whether this is family or friends, but I'm thinking this is somebody close to you because I was drawn to bring up something to share, to relate, so that you could resonate. So if you could relate to it, it would resonate. Like, it doesn't have to be the same situation, but it's the energy of what I'm saying. You get it? Like that, right? And I don't share too often. So for this to come up, it seems pretty significant, right? And yeah, so let's see. That's enough of the channeling right now and going off on stories. But I am one of those tarot readers. I'm a storyteller. We bring back the storytellers. I'm here. All right. Spirit, show me for my beautiful collective. Show me their energy right now. 2 cards for their energy. Oh, you got an extra. I told you. Everything I just said came out in the cards. The Chariot. Some of you could be a Cancer. You don't have to be. The Magician. Some of you could be an Aqua or a Taurus. You don't have to be. This is me as a personal reader, how I read the Magician. Also Aqua in the Fool. You don't have to be. Me again as a personal reader, which 3 major arcana, 78 cards in any deck unless there's mystery cards or extras. 22 of them are major arcanas, life-changing things, divine intervention, God stepping in, things fated to happen because you went on this part of the journey and this was the outcome. Had you went this way, it would have been this with these choices and da-da-da-da-da, right? It's like that. And so out of 22 major arcanas, you have 3 already out. Boom, boom, boom. You are moving forward, balanced and taking with you only that in which is for your highest and best good. The Chariot doesn't stop. This is kind of picking up off the other day too, where it's like, move out of my way because I'm not deterring. That's it, right? The Chariot can slow down to let the animals eat and drink, right? But then it picks back up and it goes. And this is also a balance of your own emotions too, because the Chariot can't move black, white, right? They're not going to go straight if the Chariot person isn't holding the reins the way that they should be, because they have to balance them so that they'll both go the way that they want, right? So it's a balance of emotions too. You've manifested this new beginning, which means you saw an idea in your imagination in the ethers and you brought it down to reality and you made it happen on earth. That's manifestation, guys. And that's what you did. Into a new beginning of something. You're manifesting something that it's a new, and there's a repeat of, you are a master manifester, by the way. Whatever you think becomes reality because of how you're very highly evolved. Because there's almost like a repeat. I'm being drawn with the Magician, with the 8, right? But the Fool looking that way. So it's like you are continuously manifesting new things to secure the next part of your fucking journey, this present moment, and moving into the near future. And it's full speed ahead. The Chariot is a cut above the rest. Because what happened back in the day, you didn't have a Chariot unless you were successful, right? Unless you were a cut above the rest, right? It's something like that, right? I mean, we could get into Roman empires and that I understand, and Greek mythology and with the Chariot, but I think we know what I'm actually getting at here is that You worked hard and you have created a life that is peaceful and balanced for you, and you are moving into the manifested dreams that you have made into a reality. You took that and you did it. You did something with it. Now, this could be creative. This could be music, art. This could also be dance, art, music, singing. Um, some of you could be spiritual as well. This can also be success in business, finance, career, right? However that works for you, whether it's starting a new business, right? It's something that you're coming into that's balanced, equal give and take, equal reciprocity. You are moving towards the future that you secured and manifested for yourself that's balanced like yourself. You're also going to, there's pentacles here. You're making money right now. What do they need? What's the situation? Oh, somebody is spying. Leo is here. Aquarius is here. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces is here. The situation is somebody is like spying and or jealous of your happiness. And it's like they're mad that they either can't celebrate with you, or this is a prediction and they're and I'm reading it as someone spying. This is also my social media spy card, the page of swords. So somebody could be spying on your social media or text or I mean, in some severe cases, yes, that you could be having a stalker. Don't take that on if it doesn't resonate. Period, point blank. If that's not your story or if that, don't take it on. I just have to call it how I see it. Right? Someone is spying on your happiness, or it's something like that, and they might be doing it through social media. So maybe you've already cut someone off and they're trying to get back in. They're trying to figure out how to worm their way back in to celebrate with you. I'm telling you. But you got to be careful with the Three of Cups too, because this right here can also mean a third party interference, which could be this person. It can also mean maybe some of you are recovering alcoholics or something like that, or they were your drinking buddy. I don't know. I don't always see the Three of Cups like that, but that's one way I'm taking it right now. So it's got to be for someone. I don't say things for no reason, right? So the situation is someone spying on your success or like something like that. I'm also getting you have researched what you've needed to research to dive into this new abundance that's coming in. It's like you already know this, and it's also time to celebrate too, right? So it's all of those ways that I said because I saw them all those ways. What do the collective need to be aware of? Somebody coming in with harsh, direct communication. This is night energy. This is like fast. This is fighting. This is aggression. This is, this is not good. Someone trying to charge in. You're like, no thanks. I'm all set with that. It's like they're going to, yeah, you're putting up boundaries. They're going to run, like, that's it. They're also, it's saying that someone else is burdened by your boundaries, or they're burdened by something, because, right? Please let me know who this resonates for. They're heartbroken, a connection, your independence gives them conflict. They're very immature and the apology isn't real. It's fake and they just want to cause more drama. It's like they're showing me the like a hamster wheel. It's like running. It's like the same games over and over. It's played out. It's played out. Yikes. It's like that. Some of you really need, yeah, this is not balanced. Look, there's the Six of Pentacles back, but how I was viewing it, you can't, some of you need to release this energy. Others of you, this is a warning that some old energy is trying to get back in. And for others of you, this is saying, be careful of new people that you let in, right? We've got to be careful, guys, because there's always, you need to keep your boundaries up on your new beginning. Look, harsh boundaries. Queen of Swords to the Fool. Your new beginning requires nothing but truth, logic, honesty. I don't think so. You are ready for this new beginning, but you have to have strong boundaries. Others of you, you could be, this could be a meaning that you're having a new beginning because you are winning some sort of court or legal case. There's this can be seen as a judge, the Queen of Swords. Your new beginning is giving some sort of justice or judgment. I know that the Justice card is not out, but with these two here, it's another way of having the Justice card. This is also saying you're the Queen of Swords and somebody else wants to come in and start over, but you're not allowing it, or you shouldn't, but we all have free will. Somebody knows that they moved hastily and they're crying in the regrets of their own soul right now. They know that you're the Queen of Cups, loving, caring, kind, compassionate, intuitive, empathetic. That's the Queen of Cups. Lo and behold, look what's here, Justice. I told you I was getting the sense of justice with those two cards. Now it's here. There's karmic justice coming. Right? Yeah, this is done. Look, the Death card and the World plus the Hierophant, you learned. Look, done. It's like it's not the Phoenix where it's like, death after death is rebirth, sure, but there's nothing that's rebirthing from this situation. It's over with. It's for you to evolve from it, which you did or will with the Hierophant here. You see things from a higher level of consciousness. And this is also somebody very ethical, traditional, has strong morals, right? This upsets and puts the other person or people, because it could be more than one, in some sort of sleepless night, anxiety, something like that. They are deep down the King of Cups, but they've only shown you the Five of Wands. Drama, chaos, all set. People's pity parties and excuses for their shitty behavior. No, you're not a doormat for anyone. Right. New beginnings are here this Sun. Some of you could be a Leo, you don't have to be. Or that this could have taken place between July and August, Leo season, right? Yeah. Something, yeah. It's also saying some of you may have a Leo that's looking at like the regret, like just looking at regrets without, like, here's the Five of Cups, right? Leo as in here, right? Doesn't have to be, but it could be, right? This Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces doesn't have to be, but it could be, right? So it's like this person is too busy looking at all of the things that spilled here instead of just turning around and grabbing the two cups that are still full. So it's like, harboring resentment and self-hate and, feeling really guilty about doing shitty things and not ever seeing the bright side of things. It's showing me two opposites as well. I'm getting that. I'm channeling a lot right now. It's like you are the Sun. This person or these people are always the Five of Cups, just down in the dumps. Like, it's your responsibility to raise them up or something like that. You can't be this for everyone. You need to be this for yourself and those who have earned and deserved the spot next to you. Period. Period. I'm hearing there's so many things I'm hearing. It's like, hold on. Spirit, go ahead. when it's something about when how people treat you when they don't need you, and how people treat you when they do need you, right? It's very telling into who they are. It's also showing that, like the pictures that I'm seeing, someone or people that if they, it's something about if they weren't there when you were down, why should they be there when you're up? Something like that, guys. Reggie's coming over. Reggie, say hi. Say hi. Okay. Probably gonna get on my shoulder. Oh, he wants love. He wants loving. Reggie. All right. Don't you try to knock that down. No. Yeah, he was gonna knock that down. Nobody. All right, let's keep going. What do we have? Final thoughts for my collective. You need to close something out. This is the wounded warrior. This is this guy right here started with one wand. Somebody walked up to him and they saw their wand and they saw this guy's wand and they wanted this guy's wand. He didn't want to fight them, but he had no choice but to fight them to protect his own self. When he won the fight, he took their wand. This happened to him 9 times. He's tired, but he's a warrior. Down but not out. The underdog. I'm getting like an underdog vibe from this. With the tower, it shook shit up, or a lot of shit shook up for you in your life. It's taken a long time, but something's here. This is the only knight I trust in any deck, period. It's the slowest moving knight, but it is stable and solid. A lot of things this took a long time to get here. Could have been years, but the new beginning is here. So keep being patient. Cycles have closed. Allow them to close. You don't need to reopen things. Move forward and leave the past behind you. Move forward as you're looking at the world. The past is there for a reason. Move forward as you are. Some of you might be traveling the world. Others of you just you're moving, or you have just plans for yourself. Yeah, some of you may have a King of Wands. It's hiding in the midst. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be a masculine energy, which could be in a female body, but using their masculine energy, or it could be a male body using their masculine energy. However it resonates. And it doesn't have to be any of that. It's the energy of what I just said. It's the action of. There's someone like trying to get in your good graces. Just be careful, guys. What do we got? What's the most likely outcome? You keeping boundaries. Wow. You keeping boundaries up, and this person or people feeling regret. You're putting an end to something. Death for your own happiness. That's what I got. Look. Oh my God, this is where we stop. Because you're building towards success. And you're doing it. You're a charming person. You have quite the personality with the Knight of Cups. How beautiful. It's here. Justice is here. We saw it like this. This came out first, then this. So when we put it like this, right? Death is looking at justice. You are done with something, and that's the justice. There's karmic justice here that's playing out in real time, and it's your dharma is someone else's karma. Your good karma is someone else's bad karma. Dharma is the good karma, and karma is what we accrue, what we've on earth through our life, through our actions, behaviors, and choices. There's also ancestral karma, right? Like if you're a generational curse breaker in your family, then you broke karmic ties, you broke karmic lessons, right? There's a bunch of different karma. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys. We're going to end it right now because once it hits 30 minutes, this is a long one. Once it hits 30 minutes, it stops. Lovers, you fucking got this. You're whole and complete. I love you guys.